Hello everyone and welcome to the Weather Centre. A cold front is making landfall today over the southwestern parts of the country, and that's going to cool things down in the area as well as bring a bit of rainfall to the Western Cape. And as the day goes on and the front moves eastwards, that rain is going to spread along the southern coastline, perhaps even reaching parts of the Eastern Cape by this evening. It'll be a partly cloudy afternoon for the interior of the Cape provinces, while to the north and east of this we are expecting the sunshine to continue. Ahead of the front, it's also going to become quite gusty, especially through the central interior. We're expecting it to be a very windy afternoon for some parts of the Free State. And along with those gusty conditions, it's also hot and dry throughout the central parts. That results in perfect conditions for runaway fires to develop, and for this reason a warning has been issued for that throughout the central parts of the country for today. Rainfall probability map shows rain in association with the cold front as far north as Vredendal in the Western Cape. A very good chance for rain around the peninsula and the adjacent interior, and that rain is going to make its way along the southern coastline, reaching the Eastern Cape by tonight. Port Elizabeth, you're in with a chance, and we could even have a bit of rain reaching East London much later on tonight. Temperatures for this afternoon going to get above 30 degrees Celsius all across the northern interior of South Africa. Ermelo somewhat milder with a high of 28, but the Lowveld will see temperatures into the mid-30s. Similar conditions into the interior of KwaZulu-Natal, hot as well for most of the Free State, but in the Eastern Cape we're starting to see cooler air reach the area. Grahamstown a maximum of 22 degrees. Along with the front that's approaching, we have moderate to fresh southwesterly winds, which are going to become strong at times in places, and we're going to have those southwesters reaching Durban by later in the afternoon, but before then we have a northeasterly wind in your area. There is still this 3-meter swell coming in all along the stretch of the coastline, resulting in relatively rough conditions for some places. Over the southern interior, we see the cooling in association with the front. Not too bad in Beaufort West ahead of the cold front at 24 degrees, and that area is going to remain dry for today. Along the south coast, we also have the 3-meter swell in this region, and we have gusty conditions all across the Garden Route coast for today as the front moves through. Southerly winds returning to Muizenberg this afternoon, where it's going to be quite chilly at 16 degrees. A contrast between the eastern and western parts of the northern Cape. Kimberley in the east gets to 33, but we see much lower temperatures, especially for the western high ground. Along our Atlantic seaboard, it's going to be a cool day with temperatures below 20 degrees. Quite a gusty afternoon for much of the region, and the wind speeds actually increase into this evening. A southwesterly swell comes in with a height of only 1.5 meters. A quick look at your Friday's weather conditions, and the cooler and wet weather spreads up the east coast, bringing in some rainfall to Durban and Richards Bay, and by evening there's a possibility for drizzle for Bombela and the rest of the eastern escarpment. That's all from the Weather Centre. Enjoy the rest of your day.